So I think one of the things I heard you just say when you were talking about that Uber driver is you got into the car
Yeah.
and he had one identity, which is right wing.
Yeah.
And you asked him some deep questions
Mhm.
that were easy to ask.
Mhm.
Like they didn't seem intimate.
Mhm.
And he started telling you about his other identities. And once he complicated himself, once he said like, look, I'm not just one thing. I'm 3 and 4 and 5 things. All of a sudden, it's easy to feel close to that person because some of those things he is, you are too. And so I think when it comes to introverts or when you move to a new place, like one of the things that I like to do is you meet someone at a party or a barbecue or whatever it is. And like I often ask them, what do you do for a living?
Mhm.
And then I'll often say, they say, I'm a lawyer. And I say, do you love practicing the law? Like, did you just, what made you decide to become a lawyer? Like, when was the moment you decided to become a lawyer? What inevitably they say is something that tells me about their other identities, which is, I became a lawyer because I saw my dad get arrested and I wanted to fight for the underdog. Or I became a lawyer because we were poor and I wanted to always have enough money. Or I became a lawyer because I love intellectual stimulation. Like, think of those 3 answers just told me so much about those different people.
Mm.
And at that point, I can say to them, yeah, I grew up poor too.